What is up, YouTube? And welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! House. Guys, I got my boy with me today, and we're gonna be checking out some marvelous Mavens Market Watch.
Before we start the video, guys, we just want to say if you want to continue to support the Yugioh Nation, we are almost at 200 subscriber, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, guys. We're dropping some bangers in the future. If you want to continue to support the Yu-Gi-Oh house, make sure to join the Yu-Gi-Oh Nation. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in today's market watch. I'm gonna go ahead and minimize this as little as I can, and then I will go ahead and hop into the video, guys. So currently, guys, we want to hit on a few key points, guys. Recently, this set is dropping in 2 days. Yep. It is currently November 2nd, almost midnight. It's about to be a third. This set is dropping on the 4th. We're looking at the displays, pretty much very similar. The set is very similar to Ghosts from the Past. You have the Ghost Rares from Ghosts in the Past, and now you have the Pharaoh Rares in this set. From what we know, United States is getting the Pharaoh Rares in Secret. Europe is getting the Pharaoh Rares in Ultra. These are the big chase cards. This as far as we know. As far as we know, this is a very similar set to Ghosts from the Past, guys. And if we look at the history from Ghosts from the Past, a lot of these cards obviously crashed. The most expensive card, the chase card, which was a Luber in Ghosts from the Past, was, and guys, if you're freaking out, you're like, oh, I want to get my hands on this as soon as I can. I want to get my hands. You can wait a little bit, guys. As soon as the set drops, Ishizu Tear is tearing through the format. The format is completely warped the second this set hits the shelves. It's completely warped. More than Branded, more than Albast Strike could ever do to the meta. Ishizu Tear is tier 0. It's no debate. Look at the OCG. Then I guarantee you in a month we're going to see some YCS tops. We're going to see some regional tops. Top 16, top 32 will be 80 to 70% some form of Ishizu. And Ishizu Tear is going to take up the majority of that. We're going to look at these cards right here. You got Kelbeck, Agito, Keldo,
Dora,
and Medora. If you look at Gamer's Choice, very reputable TCG company. They sell pre-orders on a lot of core sets. You may have known, you can get, pre-orders are typically cheaper on here. Yeah. The pre-orders have not changed for the Ishizu cards. Ishizu cards are still $20 flat, around $200 for the entire core, which is 3 cards of each of the Ishizu cards. These are still $20 each. Still $20 each. If you look on TCG, this set is currently getting shipped out. The cards are getting shipped out because the set releases like 2 days. If you look at
today at your locals,
your locals, go to your locals, pick up a box, support them. These cards on TCG right now, the most expensive being Kelbeck at $17.50, and then we see a big drop off to Madura at $10.32. That's a lot cheaper than what we're seeing on Gamer's Choice. And if you look at the stock of these cards, it's actually pretty ridiculous. The first listing, okay, that's 2 orders. We have 4, 7, 5, 3. This guy has 101 of these cards.
Holy wow.
101. Like, obviously, the people who are putting this right now are verified sellers.
Yep.
They most likely own stores, and they're opening up Magnificent Mavens.
Yep.
There's a reason why they're listing them for a lot cheaper than what you may expect, because there's a bunch of them. They're not short printed. Guys, it's very similar to Ghosts from the Past. The Ghosts from the Past hype, if we look at when Ghosts from the Past was announced, which was around April, we see the pre-orders, and then once the set dropped, we see a decrease of
major,
more than 100% decrease. It more than halved in price. And that's the same thing that's going to happen to these cards. I think these Shizu cards are going to maintain some sort of value just because they're so meta relevant and there's a lot of them. But besides that, guys, everything on the set is losing value like crazy as we near the release.
Oh yeah.
But that's why we're saying, guys, don't rush into buying things. Don't think you have to rush into buying things. We even see things like Triple Tactics Talents at a super low 781, guys. What type of Triple Tactics printing was not short printed? I mean, maybe you could talk about the 10s, but even the 10s, I mean, now we're seeing the Ultra Rare drop down to $15. It was not that low a month ago.
It was about hovering around that $20 mark. Guys, these are meta relevant cards, all getting reprinted. It's very, very healthy for the community. to get such a huge amount of reprints like this. It makes meta relevant cards more accessible. Your locals are going to become more competitive, and that helps you become a good player. Your friends become a good player. It is overall healthy for the community.
We're seeing evenly matched at $9.99, which is the cheapest listing currently. We're seeing a lot of buyouts for $9.99, $10 triple tactics, and they're only going to go down from here, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if in a week, 2 weeks from now, triple tactics is $3. I'm just saying. So we're gonna go over here, and then we see skill drain. Currently, the cheapest listing of skill drain is the Magnificent Mavens on pre-sale. Guys, we haven't seen anything like this before. These cards are not short printed. None of them. None of them are short printed. The only short printed cards are the Pharaoh rares. We see a 618. It's an ultra rare. Cheapest copy of skill drain. This beats a rare from Dark Crisis, giving Dark Crisis an old set. Dual terminal technology, $9, and these cards were a lot more expensive before Magnificent Mavens got announced. A lot of these cards were hovering around $20, maybe the 15 mark.
Yep.
And we're seeing a very big drop in prime. I mean, even the ulti, $40 ultimate skill drain.
Granted, that ulti is, in my opinion, not very good. A lot of the card is actually common because the ulti doesn't mix in with the I think that's Hades on the art. Hades isn't foiled at all in the ulti, so
I do see Infinite Impermanence maintaining some value. I think this card will drop off around $3 mark a couple weeks after release.
That's a very good, yeah.
This is the cheapest listing of Infinite Impermanence as well. Guys, go ahead and cop your boxes of Magnificent Mavens, or if you don't feel like spending $100, guys, cop the singles. Anything that you need from this set, you can cop your singles, probably a playset for under $10 within the next month. No need to rush things. I don't even think you should pay $6.74 for one card of Impermanence. I think that's too much.
That's fair.
Apollosa, staple. You only need one of these. Right now, on pre-sale, you can get it for $4.14. $4.14. Guys, the set is releasing tomorrow. Goes in match, the highest rarity. You can get it for $3.
And these are pre-sale prices. There aren't a lot of sellers who can actually list on TCG Player at this current moment at the pre-sale mark. So guys, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, even on Monday, you're going to see a large influx of people posting their cards. These cards are all going to drop. So be patient and you will be rewarded.
Totally awesome. Staple and Sprites. If you want to play it a little bit before maybe it gets hit on the ban list, you want to play the Ultra, it's $3 for a copy on pre-sale. $3 for a copy on pre-sale. We see Ecclesia, a card that's been heavily reprinted recently. Got reprinted in the 2022 tins. Me and him were talking earlier. The 2022 tins left kind of a foul taste in our mouth because if you've seen the sets, if you've seen the pull rates, people were pulling 6 pots out of 20 cases. 6 pots out of 20 cases. Obviously short printed. These cards were obviously short printed, and we are not seeing the same thing in Magnificent Mavens. We don't currently have the stats. It has not been pulled enough, but what we're seeing on the market right now, none of these cards are short printed. And this is a game-changing set.
Guys, this is introducing a tier 0 engine. This Ishizu engine is getting played not only in the best deck in the format, but a lot of rogue decks are now being able to step up, like Vernisylph, like Naturia, that are able to abuse these Ishizu cards. We're going to see in the later weeks now how this set really pans out. As you guys see here, look at this.
We're seeing pre-sales for the Pharaoh rares. Pharaoh rares are going to be much harder to pull than its sister set.
And these are secrets.
These are secret Pharaoh rares. These are much harder to pull than the Ghost rares. We might see these maintain a lot better value than the Ghost rares. I don't want to speak too soon, guys. Don't go out and run and pre-order these cards. This set is going to be massively produced. It's going to be massively sold because it's not a $70 booster box. It's not a core set. It's not, whatever, these core sets are, how they treat us, especially with the pull rates and, how you can spend $70 and get $5 worth of cards. If you're lucky,
$5 worth of secret rares.
So we're seeing on pre-sale, Gamer Stories has the largest selection of currently Pharaoh rares on pre-sale. Dark Magician Girl, obviously being the most expensive. This card everybody likes. Triple Tactics, $130. these cards are supposedly one for every 2 boxes, one for every 2 cases. My bad, one for every 2 cases. And we see some excellent reprints, guys. Cards that aren't even in the set. We see a Necro Valley for
Yeah,
120.
that Necro Valley. All the pictures I've seen of that Necro Valley are crispy.
And I'm just super excited for the Seal of Orichalcos.
Yeah,
Pharaoh.
that Silver Calcos looks good,
mean,
man.
I was joking with him that I'll activate Seal of Orichalcos, make all my monsters gain 500 and just swing for a game. But the fact that it's actually getting a Pharaoh Secret Rare, that's like kind of
It's pretty epic, yeah.
That's actually something I really enjoy. Oh, a Mirror Force! I didn't even know that was.
Yeah, there are a lot of big callbacks to the anime. You see Crystal Bond
And
and
Toon
the
Kingdom.
Neos in there. Toon Kingdom.
None of
the
these cards are
True
getting
Ring.
played. Maybe
Exactly.
I don't know if you want to. Lightning Storm.
Lightning Storm, I think triple tag.
Reinforcement.
Rhoda.
Obviously, Soldier of Chaos. That's seeing some play in the OCG right now. If you guys want to look at the
play,
market,
actually.
because this is also getting reprinted ultra rare, that's going to be a very cheap card. It's actually make the ulti and the secret Black Luster Soldier go down in price a lot. The ulti and the secret are actually the same price right now. So if you wanted to cop maybe a quick ultimate Black Luster Soldier, I think now's a really good time to do it. Or you might want to wait a little bit until Magnificent Mavens kind of runs its course. But yeah, we're seeing some amazing cards, guys. I think this is going to be the best set of probably the last 2 years. So yeah,
Absolutely.
guys, that has been it. That's all we wanted to go over, guys. Don't rush to buy these cards. If you like pulling cards, you like pulling good cards. Maybe a core set kind of left a foul taste in your mouth. Go to your local OTS, cop a box, $20, $25. Maybe cop a display. You're gonna walk away with some goodies, guys. So that has been it for the Yu-Gi-Oh house. I'm gonna pass it to my man Kevin before that, I'm gonna say, guys, if you do enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh content, you want to see more market analysis, more head-to-head battles, more Yu-Gi-Oh content in general, guys, this is your #1 source for all Yu-Gi-Oh content.
Absolutely.
Please join the Yu-Gi-Oh Nation, support us, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll pass it to my man Kev.
Couldn't have said it any better myself, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what card you're most excited about. And as always, peace.